Dorothy Grace Kelly Mainshine was born on November 3rd, 1916, and died on March 2nd, 1981. She was the mother of my late husband, Gary Wayne Mainshine, who was born on March 4th, 1945, and died on July 31st, 2004. My husband and I had a daughter named Kristen Mainshine Boyer, born on June 13th, 1972, who then gave birth to my granddaughter, Kate Boyer. Dorothy grew up in a talented family. Dorothy is the child of Harold and Ethel Maud Kelly, who traveled across the region in a trumpet band aside from their day jobs. She was an only child. Dorothy grew up in Kansas City, going to North Kansas City High School. That is where she met her husband, William, with a dream of becoming an artist. Dorothy married William Henry Mainshine at the Kansas City courthouse before he was sent to San Antonio, Texas to be in the Air Force marching band in World War II. William also was known as Bill. When Bill returned, they had two sons named Gary Wayne Mainshine and Jean Allen Mainshine. They raised them in Kansas City. Gary was also very interested in the arts. Although the Depression hit the country extremely hard, it did not affect the Mainshines as badly as the rest of the country. Bill's parents, Justice and Lillian, owned a grocery store in Kansas City, where Bill worked during the Depression. Dorothy's parents, Harold and Ethel, by then were not in the band any longer, and Harold began an optometrist business, and Ethel no longer worked. She was a stay-at-home mom. Dorothy was still passionate about her dream of becoming an artist, and she never gave up. She continued working for her dreams by attending art school in Kansas City after high school. Upon graduation, Hallmark hired her as an artist. She worked there about 3 years, and in 1939, her card that she designed became the longest and best-selling card Hallmark had ever created. Dorothy loved to draw flowers more than anything. She was inspired by a bouquet of pansies her husband Bill gave to her to make her card. She sat them on her desk and started to sketch different designs. She ended up with a design of purple pansies in a white cart and a little card that read with the words, "Pansies stand for thoughts." On December 22, 1967, Dorothy's Christmas card design depicting the three wise men was used in a comedy sketch on Johnny Carson's Tonight Show. Phyllis Diller, a very popular comedian of that era, was the guest host that night. She featured 5 Christmas cards from which she read funny sentiments that were supposedly from famous people. Dorothy received congratulatory notes from coworkers and friends who saw the Tonight Show that night and were familiar with the card. Dorothy retired from Hallmark in 1978. She quickly developed rheumatoid arthritis after her retirement, and she finally died on March 2nd, 1981. Doctors and family suspected it was from medication she had been taking for the severe rheumatoid arthritis. The arthritis had left her crippled and unable to draw any longer, resulting in her retirement. In 2009, the United States Post Office approached Hallmark and said they would like them to provide the design for the 2010 Love Stamp. The pansy card had sold the most cards in history for them, and they decided to make the pansies and white card design into the stamp. Today, Dorothy's legacy still lives on through the iconic image on pansies on her artwork, which many are still sold to this very day by Hallmark. In summary, I would like to say that I am proud to have been Dorothy's daughter-in-law. She was a kind, loving mother and grandmother with a good sense of humor. I am sure she would be amazed to see that her pansy design went on to be the 2010 Love Stamp. There's also a gift bag, a ceramic box, a Christmas ornament, a necklace, and even a CD cover by Hallmark with her pansy design. Although she is not with us, her memory and her art will live forever.